Hey bitch, it's BRETMAN Rock, and for today's video we are going to be doing a house tour.
The finished house tour.
The ultimate dream house tour.
If you're thinking about launching your own YouTube career but just can't seem to find the motivation to get started, then this video is for you. Nothing says motivation like looking at the amazing successes of other YouTubers and using it as fuel. So today we're ranking some of the most jaw-dropping, amazing, and awe-inspiring mansions owned by the most popular YouTubers. But before that, a simple reminder on how to enter our brand new giveaway. We will be giving away either an iPhone X Max, the new iPad mini, or a MacBook Pro. It's all your choice. So be sure to leave a like, comment the keyword, subscribe, and turn on notifications to enter the giveaway. It's really that simple. First, we start with Loren Gray, who is sitting comfortably at our top 10 spot. With close to 4 million subscribers on her main channel, Gray was able to afford a huge fixer-upper that she was able to make her family's own. The most enviable part of her house is her room, which is dripping in light pink, completely attuned to her image of being a life-sized Barbie. Her vanity area is super on point, and her makeup and skincare products are all carefully organized and laid out in front of the light-up mirror. Maybe this is why her hair and makeup are always on point. Loren's home tour is easily one of the most viewed videos on her channel, and fans couldn't get enough of the magnificent view the young girl has from her bedroom. If you've ever watched Twilight, you might remember the unbelievable forest view the Cullens had in their vamp house. Well, this is reality, so it's so much better. Kinda makes you rethink life choices when this 19-year-old girl could afford a home like this. Next up, we have Jojo Siwa, queen of all things glittery and the modern-day Joan of Arc for young girls. Her home tour vlog is nearing 4 million views as we speak, and it's crystal clear why. The first things you'll see upon crossing the threshold of her home are mirror-cased outfits which Jojo wore to previous tours. If that doesn't clue you in on how much of a superstar home this is, then I don't know what will. The breakfast bar looked like it came straight out of a Charlie and the Chocolate Factory movie, and she has an entire room dedicated to her official Jojo merch. Seriously, this room is even bigger than some convenience stores in some parts of the world. If you've ever played with a dollhouse when you were young, that's exactly what Jojo Siwa's house looks like, only a million times bigger and more glittery. Check out the pool table, wall-mounted cappuccino maker, and 2 ovens too. Now, to borrow Jojo's own words, the house could be a little bit extra. Now next, if you think James Charles is currently struggling in life because of the numerous issues that have plagued his career as an influencer, think again. James and the Sister Squad just recently moved to a $7 million mansion. Oh, so yeah, James is doing just fine. James Charles has always had an impeccable taste in makeup and in music, so it doesn't come as a surprise that his mansion is just one big feast for our eyes. Seriously, this is probably the most curated house in this list, and the color palette is amazing. Everywhere you look, it's just all black, white, gray, and muted hues of brown. You can really tell that some serious planning went into the designing of this home. It's also every influencer's dream house, with James putting together an entire room just for the production of his videos. It's an entire studio that's complete with lighting, audio equipment, and ample space for his editors, color graders, and assistants to all hang out inside together. Notably, he has his framed printouts of his YouTube accomplishments lining the walls as some sort of tribute for the reason he was able to afford this mansion in the first place. I mean, why not? You worked for it. Up next, we have Kwebbelkop, also known as Jordy, and his $1 million crib. It is the complete opposite of James Charles' almost black and white home, as Jordy is known to love all the tacky colors, especially orange. In his home tour video, he was particularly excited about the green walls and the orange trash bin, which totally mirrors his loud and colorful personality. As a gaming vlogger, his console room is totally crazy, and his couch looks perfect for any couch potato to play games all day long. Now, when that long day is over, Jordy wants nothing more than to relax his muscles. Where else but his jacuzzi? Jordy said in his video that this is something he's always dreamed of having in his home. So I just gotta say, well done. All the hard work pays off. The jacuzzi looks spacious enough for 4 people to fit comfortably in it. Meanwhile, we have the incredibly funny and sassy BRETMAN Rock next up. The makeup mogul lives in an incredible Hawaii mansion with his family, and you can tell he's had a big hand in the interior design of this place. The kitchen is spotless and fancy, perfectly reflecting BRETMAN's love for home-cooked meals, especially ones made by his mom. The marbled floors look impeccable on camera, and of course, we have to talk about the dancing pole right in the middle of the living room. He uses this for his dance parodies and dance tutorial videos. How crazy! In his room, it was revealed that he has an entire fridge just for his skincare products. Must be why his skin looks so flawless all the time. BRETMAN's most favorite place to hang out in this beautiful mansion is his hot tub, which he had custom made. He even has a setup for his laptop so he could work while enjoying a warm bath complete with some of the fanciest bath bombs available to mankind. If this tub looks familiar to you, you've probably seen it featured in a lot of BRETMAN Rock's vlogs. Needless to say, he loves spending time in this incredible thing. Coming in the next spot is Tanya Mongo. Tanya is an American influencer who's best known for her comedy videos and slice-of-life vlogs. Tanya makes an incredibly convincing case about her being a messy Bessie, but we seriously don't see any of that in her home video tours. Her mansion looks so neat and organized all the time. She even has a walk-in closet where all of her clothes are magnificently arranged according to color and frequency of use. Her wild collection of designer bags and shoes will leave you gaping in awe and wondering why she still chooses to be in the same hoodie all the time. But oh well, her life, her rules. Our favorite part of her amazing mansion is the circular couch, which we imagine to be a very nice place to hang out or hold council meetings, whichever you feel like doing. From here, you also get a wonderful view of her pool. Hard to imagine how someone living here would ever want to leave the home.
First official Logan Paul Maverick Mansion new house tour. I wish my roommate Evan was here to do this with me, but he had to go somewhere.
Next is Logan Paul. You just know a house is going to be so good when its owner is so excited to show it off all the time. Logan Paul has earned every right to brag about this home, after it cost him a hefty $7 million. Just like Tanya, he has some awesome couches which he revealed to have cost $45,000 a piece. And just like Jojo Siwa, Logan has an entire room dedicated to his official merch. A lot of vlogs have been made in this room, and we can't help but notice how Logan Paul always seems to have a lot of people over. Well, who can blame them? I mean, if I were friends with Logan Paul, I'd be coming over all the time, just to take a peek at that crazy backyard. Sure, he has a classic pool that is almost in every mansion, but he took the backyard game a notch higher by putting up his very own boxing ring. You know, just in case a fight breaks out and he needs space for it. Who knows? But with his own gym and little pond, you can't go wrong. Our next most amazing YouTuber's mansion belongs to none other than the Ace family. If individual YouTubers can have a mansion each, Austin, Catherine, and their 2 daughters probably thought they can have way more. They bought a 2-mansion property for $10 million to complete the Ace family mansion compound. Imagine living in this mega mansion and retiring here before you're even 30. How good would that be? Just like James Charles, the Ace family peppered their mansion with black, white, and all different shades of gray. And the result is an aesthetic treat that will make you want to take thousands of pictures inside the house. They don't have just marbled floors, they even have marbled walls. If you think that's impressive enough, then you should check out their multi-level fridge, the kind we only see in Korean convenience stores. To further drive the point, they've filled the fridge doors with Malona and other Korean desserts for us to all drool over. Oh, and did we mention they have a fully furnished arcade room that looks even better than some basement arcades we've been at? It's complete with machines, a pool table, racing kits, and even that view from the couch. Unbelievable. Coming in next is the one and only Jeffree Star, who is probably the wealthiest YouTuber we have to date. He just made the Ace's family arcade room look like a big joke compared to his game room. In one video, Jeffree Star said he has a warehouse where about 100 different arcade games are housed, but the new ones and his favorites are all displayed at his house to delight any guest that he might have. All walls are in hot pink, and you'd think like you're walking in on Barbie's own private sanctuary. He has an entire room just for his Birkin bags, and word has it that he has employed a guard just to keep watch over his bag collection 24/7. Not to mention the walls are completely bullet and fireproof. Despite having such extra interiors, the makeup legend once revealed that his favorite part of his mansion is actually the front yard, where he spends a lot of time playing with his dogs.
I get to take a look at a pretty cool house here. Looks even cooler with these 2 cars parked out front of it. It's got kind of like a modern but also Asian styling vibe to it.
And finally, we have come to the cream of the crop, Jordan MARUN'S unbelievable LA pad. Look at this place. It's more accurately described as a castle instead of just a mere mansion. With 5 million subscribers, the Minecraft blogger is sure popular, but he does make a big deal about keeping certain parts of his life private. Although we haven't been treated to a tour of his house quite yet, Captain Sparkles couldn't stop the media, and all of us, from going gaga once word got out that he purchased this $4.5 million home in LA. It's a 3-story work of art that has a pool and a hot jacuzzi to go crazy for. At the moment, we're still waiting to be toured around the interior of the house, but for now, all we can do is admire his mansion from a distance. Even then, it's hard to not be impressed by this incredible display of wealth and style. So with that, we wrap up our list of some of the most amazing homes owned by YouTubers. What are you still waiting for? It's time to brainstorm your big YouTube idea and start working towards the kind of life and home you want to have in the future. Some of these mansions weren't the most expensive, but they are some of the most incredibly designed, architectured houses we have seen for a while. It takes a particular set of skills to actually achieve one's dream home that perfectly reflects his or her personality. And it looks like the majority of these YouTubers have done exactly that. There are obviously a lot of other YouTubers that have amazing houses, so make sure to let us know in the comments any other houses you'd like to see. Maybe we'll make a part 2 of the video. Anyway, thanks for watching.